Hey, YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. Want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $8,060. We're down 1.71%. What I want to do was continue to look at this green neckline that we were talking about in the last video as I was on here with you. And what we were talking about was a potential back test of that neckline. A lot of times when you break out of the neckline, you got about a 50% chance that you'll actually back test that, try to find support off it, and then make your next move. And that's what happened for Bitcoin here. And what we're going to do today is look at the bounce that we're having off this neckline and where it may go. So if you guys get something from these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Happy Saturday to all you guys today. Bear with me. I got a sore throat today, so I'm going to do the best that I can for you. I'm going to try to make this a quicker one here. Having some trouble talking, so we'll get into it. So guys, what we were looking at here, and this is on the 4-hour chart, after we had this huge dump here, we had an inverted head and shoulders, and this was on the 4-hour. So you can see the left shoulder, you can see the head, then you can see the right shoulder. And what we would also want to pay attention to is this trend line right here. This is the trend line, this is our uptrend line in the short term that we want to continue. Now, what we were looking at was this green neckline, and when we broke out of this green neckline, you can see we actually got out of this downtrend channel that we've been in for about 6 months, and we're looking at all this on the log scale right now. And guys, what I tried to do with this downtrend, if I zoom back out, I was trying to get as many touches as possible. Whenever you draw trend lines, you want to try to get as many touches as possible with that trend line. So you can see up here there's 3, 4, 5, 6, so about 7 touches there. So this definitely is a significant downtrend line here. And then we had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we had about 8 touches to the downside here. So this is definitely a pure, true downtrend channel that we've been in, and we're trying to break out from it right now. And that's the whole purpose of what we're looking at here. So we ended up breaking up out of it, and then we had these wicks. So this is where the bears jumped in, and you can see we came all the way back to that green neckline and we tested it. And from that area, we also got support off our 50 moving average here on the 4 hours, but from there volume stepped back in and we pushed back up. Now the problem that I see here is this push, traditionally we should have got over top of this high that we had here at around $8,400, but what we could be doing is just building that strength. So we pushed up, it looks like we're back testing this line again. If we can find support there and set a higher low than this previous $7,800, $7,700, this neckline that we had here, then this could be our higher low that helps us finally push up. Now if we are to start getting over top of this downtrend line acts as support, I would want to look up first to about $8,400. We need to get over top of this high, then it'd be up around that $9,400. And the reason I say that is because we dumped so hard and so fast and aggressively to the downside here. A lot of times you can make that up on the backside. That happens a lot for us in the cryptocurrency space, but it's going to be important for us guys to set a higher low. If we start dropping back down through this neckline, then we're going to start to get in some trouble here. And what we'd want to see is this white trend line hold and these higher lows that we put in at around $6,400, then we put it in around $6,800, and then if we did fall down in here, guys, we'd really want to see this white trend line be supported. If not there, then we'd start looking at the bottom of this channel, but we don't want to drop back into the bottom of this channel after we've been trading at the top, because we spent so much time here just floating in the middle of this channel, fighting back and forth over that 0.618 Fibonacci level. And I can actually show you that, guys. I want to do that quick. We'll step back here. Remember, this is all on the 4-hour chart. And what we're going to look at, we're going to go from our swing low all the way down here of around $3,100, and that was to start 2019. So we'll go from our swing low all the way up to our swing high, because we're looking at this retracement here. And guys, I'm going to throw this in another color for you just so you can see. We'll even put it in yellow here. But this was our 0.618 right here. You zoom over for you a little bit. Okay, so that was at $7,100 right here, but we fought back and forth with this for over a month. We were going up above it, we were dropping down below it, and we finally got back up above it. So that's why I'm saying, guys, this neckline at that $7,800 or so really needs to hold, because we don't want to start dropping back again and testing that 0.618. We finally got back up above it, and traditionally if you can hold up above it, you'll have runs from the 0.618 up to the 0.382, which could put us up around that area again. That's $9,500, $9,600 range is what we'd be looking at. So after that here, guys, I just want to look at a couple indicators with you on the 4-hour here. The first one we're going to go into is our relative strength index. And I actually just wanted to pull this up for us so we can take a look at it, kind of treat it like a line graph. So what I would draw first when I'm looking at the RSI, I would draw this trend line right here. This is the trend line also that's going to need to be supported. Guys, our resistance level is going to be up around 81, so that shows you how high and overextended we can get on the 4 hours. You know, we've been up as high as 85 there just recently, but this is what we need to have continue, or these higher lows coming in, and we're at 56 right now. So we have plenty of room to continue to make a move to the upside if the whales are going to step in and if we're going to find some support here off this downtrend line that we're back testing right now. But that's what I wanted to bring to you guys. I just wanted to make it a quick one here. Really pay attention to this downtrend channel. Pay attention to that neckline that I have. We're looking at that inverse head and shoulders. The inverse head and shoulders came after 6 months, so it definitely should be significant. A lot of times that is the bottoming pattern there, and that's what we need to see. We need to find that bottom after being in a downtrend for over 6 months. And if we can find it here, continue to find support, and then start making that next leg up, we really could run to 9,400 pretty fast. But for me, guys, just be very careful. You know, have those tight stop losses in. If you're playing this right now, I'm still out of the market. I'm just waiting to see what we continuously end up doing here. I want to catch it, guys, once we're making those higher highs and higher lows, and we have confidence in those that they're going to continue to come in. So that's where I'm just more patient. Been very patient in this market. Like I said, guys, you don't want to buy false breakouts, anything like that. This market's extreme to both the upside and the downside, and you really have to protect yourself. Capital preservation is the #1 thing before making profits or anything. Think about it like troops. You want to send your troops out. You want to capture as many other soldiers as you can and then bring them back without losing any troops, and then add to that and just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what you're trying to do. Protect your capital at all costs, guys. That's what I can tell you. So if you get something from this, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. God bless each and every one of you. Have a wonderful Saturday night, guys, and take care.